immediately off of the platform, though. Really good stuff from JJ.
All right, weak hit to the neutral air and then backs up for one egg, not going for a second one. Oh, that's so unfortunate for Blob. You know he was trying to get some kind of an air dodge back or even a fade back to try to connect with the forward air, though. But JJ holding in, knowing that Yoshi didn't have an aerial that would kill him right there unless he DI'd out.
Ooh, double egg into the up air and another egg. I'm really liking these conversions off of up B.
Yeah, Blob doesn't really have as big of a defensive game plan with Yoshi. He definitely wants to use the eggs for conversion instead. So I would not be surprised to see his punish game on point.
He wants to push them buttons.
Oh, yeah. Don't all Yoshi players want to push them buttons? Unless you're like Raptor or the Wall, you want to hit buttons.
Fair enough, fair enough. But that Nair into up air is also just really good buttons that Ike has access to.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's that if you are going to try to play aggressive against a sword character, you best come correct.
I think going back to the matchup conversation I was having earlier, if Yoshi plays slowly and defensively, I think this matchup is even. However, if Yoshi's just going to press buttons in Ike's face, I do think Ike has the advantage.
So far, we're seeing that a little bit right here as Blob has been having a heck of a time beating out JoJ's defensive options. Like, anytime he wants to, he can get like a straight hit or two, but JoJ just seems to be winning neutral a lot more, and that's interesting here for Yoshi's a character that typically has phenomenal neutral game. Double neutral air into that forward air, almost spelled death, and the down air only delayed because of the egg.
It was interesting to see it linger there, though. I was kind of scared that Blob was going to choose the air dodge, not quite going to get him to ledge, and that's going to be it. But I was scared that lingering down air because the egg was going to catch Blob's trying to get off of ledge.
Unfortunately, we saw instead Blob just basically get scared off stage a wee bit, trying to drift as far away as possible to avoid those hitboxes that JoJ was tossing out, and just a little bit too far off stage to recover from that one. So as we go on to game 2, I don't think we're going to see a character counterpick. Both players seem to be doing well with their mains. Gotta go ahead and give a shout out to Keys, subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much for your support and helping to grow the Smash scene.
Keys.
Gotta do the tag justice.
Keys. I wouldn't be surprised if JoJ went Wolf, just because I know that he's trying to play both characters as often as he can. But I mean, if it ain't broke, I don't know why he would switch off now.
True.
It's nice to see that we have Yoshi versus Donkey Kong on the sticks there. Yoshi wearing sunglasses in the dark, which I'm not sure how that's going to help with his vision, but...
It also works great considering that we get the Funky Kong icon for JoJ.
For JoJ, yeah.
Also, Funky Kong for Smash Wang. That would be so hype.
I would agree, as long as it's not a Echo.
I'm just a big fan of all the rare characters. They have so much personality that and they all play completely differently.
Yeah,
right,
I popped off for Banjo-Kazooie.
Getting the full zoom in on Blob. I dig it. All right, bigger stage here, so a little bit more space for Blob to run around if that is his choice, but also the platform extensions can be brutal, as we already saw him trying to go for the up air into the weight out back air.
Yeah, and I can understand why he would take Ike to Town and City. While this is one of my personal favorite stages, I definitely think Triplats is not where you want to go against Ike.
Yeah, that's the problem. So look at this double neutral air into the forward air again, and that could very well spell your death if you are not quick with the double jump armor or an air dodge. No tech.
I like the spacing out with those forward airs, though. Blob definitely doing a little bit of a better job in the neutral this time around.
Using just that high double jump to get out of it, but there it is, neutral air in the back there. That'll kill anywhere.
It really will. I'm not afraid to admit when my character's broken. Nair into back air has such a huge window where it'll connect, and it'll kill so crazy early.
Yoshi responding with his own neutral air. JoJ gets to the standard get up, but into an up B. That's the JoJ special. Up being out of corner is something that he does so much more than other Ikes. Like, he'll do it 2 or 3 times in a row, too, just to prove that he can.
Just to be like, yeah, contest it. I dare you.
Yeah, that's the UO.
You can do it. Ooh, slightly mistyping that up air. Probably trying to catch him immediately out of the egg, but still going to get a good amount of damage off of that. And the back air finally going to seal off that stock.
Taking that movement, though, the stutter step with Yoshi is always relatively powerful. His dash animation feels really, really short, and having instant access out of a stutter into that killing back air is a really powerful tool for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're seeing a lot of beer versus as well here from the egg tosses and whatnot, and it's really good to see.
All right, up
That
tilt.
up
This
tilt.
is... Oh, it didn't seem like he had the double jump, perhaps. He can't get his jab. It feels like if this was offline, he'd have like 3 or 4 jab resets already on his day.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
no.
catching the neutral get up with the F tilt. The classic spreading that butter. Oh, okay, that fair had
Money
spiked.
back.
That would have been a money back, money back. Sakurai, I paid good money for this game. I want a refund.
And this is the
Up tilt into
problem,
back air.
is that he basically missed on that kill conversion, and now he's got 60 damage. Great pivot grab.
Yeah. The egg almost covering anything that JoJo wanted to do with the approach. Able to shield that nair, which might have spelled disaster if not. JoJo definitely kind of just waiting for Blob to make the decisions and commit to something. That up air.
Another jab reset and miss. He tries to just go for the early down smash instead of waiting Blob out, but Blob wisely rolls in.
JoJo, rather.
JoJo, excuse me. Yep, you got me. Up air not quite going to finish off either.
Into the egg. Nah, able to air dodge before that down air connected, but that down B, an interesting choice, but definitely one that works when you catch your opponent off guard.
Yeah, I'm loving the jab. That was entirely set up by jab. I'm going to read your defensive option of running away and then go immediately for the killing recovery. Can't get the up tilt, though. That could have very well spelled JoJo's death with rage.
Yeah, absolutely. The beer versus with the neutral B, but not quite going to be enough to get away from JoJo running across stage and just swinging that sword.
And that is all Ike needs to do. Those hitboxes are fearsome for a character with no disjoints or limited disjoints like Yoshi. Bang your head against a brick wall. How about you bang your head against my sword? And let's see who wins.
Big man carry big sword.